tired?
No, not really.
Do you really like me? You know, there are a lot less expensive places and somewhat more comfortable to neck than in this Cadillac.
I like the feel of this leather upholstery.
Yeah, it is nice. But it's not like a motel.
A motel?
Yeah. Why? What are we, a couple of high school kids? We have to sit out in a car and neck?
No. But I wouldn't go with you or any other man to a motel.
Wait a minute. I don't get this. I've been in the advertising business for a long time. And for a model that I hired, and one who got $100 just for showing her lips on a TV spot, just doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense?
Well, that you won't...
Look, Bob. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't have gone out with you in the first place. Believe me, I've turned down a lot of big clients who've asked me out.
Then you mean nothing's gonna happen?
No, not what you're thinking. Is that the only reason you asked me out?
Look, beautiful. You're not exactly a fly brain. So you answer me. Just why would I take you out?
I thought perhaps you were interested in me as a person.
Well, naturally I'm interested in you.
Then why don't you show it?
Oh, come on. Now let's quit the con. Are you going to a motel with me or not?
You think I've been around, don't you?
A little.
Just how old do you think I am?
I'd say 23, 24.
23 or 24, eh? Well, for your information, I'm only 19.
19? Just what are you trying to hand me?
Nothing. It's the truth.
Look, honey, if it's going to turn out to be a whole routine, let's just skip it. I haven't got all night. Got to get home to my wife.
Your wife?
Yeah. Why, is that so surprising?
Yes. I didn't think you were married.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Now, look, if you don't want to go, just say so. But don't take me for a jerk. Look, honey, I've heard every story in the book, and then some.
Well, if you've heard it all, I guess there's nothing further to say.
No, I guess you're right.
All right. Let's see your operator's license and vehicle registration card. Mr. Walker, are you aware of the fact that you were going over 80 miles an hour?
Well, let's say I knew I was going a little fast.
A little fast. Well, since you have both an out-of-state operator's license and registration card, I'm going to have to take you in before the Justice of the Peace.
Where's that?
It's not far. Just follow me. I'll show you. You can sit down here, miss.
Excuse me.
Si, this is Mr. Walker. He drove by me in his Cadillac, going about 85 miles an hour.
How do you plead, Mr. Walker? Guilty or not guilty?
Well, as I told the officer, I was speeding, but just exactly how fast I really don't know.
Well, I've known this officer for a long time. He's an honest man. If he says you were doing 85 miles an hour, that's what you were doing. So I find you guilty and fine you $50.
$50? What is this, a one-man kangaroo court?
That, Mr. Walker, is contempt of court. Therefore, I fine you an additional $50 for contempt.
$100? Wait a minute. I know my rights, and you can't...
Bob, please, control yourself. The more you talk, the more you're going to have to pay.
All right, I guess you're right. Well... It's just one of those days.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm writing a check for $100.
We don't accept checks for fines. It has to be cash.
Cash? But I don't have that much on me.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'll just have to hold you in custody.
Now look, I've got to get home. My wife will blow her top.
I'll bet she would. Is there anywhere you could raise the money this evening?
Well, I could get it in New York.
All right. You go ahead. And I'll hold the young lady until you get back.
Hold her? But you have no right to hold her. She wasn't driving.
No, she wasn't driving. Mr. Walker, would you rather call your wife and have her come down and bail you out? Well, I'm sure that you have an understanding wife. One who wouldn't object to having a young lady like this in your company.
All right, Judge. You win. I'm sorry to inconvenience you like this, but, well, what can I do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just don't keep me here all night.
Don't worry, I'll get back as fast as I can. I'm sorry.
Will you please get going?
I think I'll need my driver's license and registration card. Who knows, I may get stopped again.
Si, this man was driving down the highway in a Lincoln, going about 75 miles an hour.
Mr. Jackson, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
That'll be $50.
Looks like you could use some rest.
Yes. And if I had $100 on me, I would have been in bed a long time ago.
$100? Well, what crime did you commit?
Oh, being in the company of a married man, I guess.
Well, I don't quite follow you. What were you doing?
Nothing. He was speeding, and I was held for security till he gets back with the money.
Held for security? Well, how long have you been here?
About 3 hours.
Oh, gee, that's pretty rough. Do you think he'll return? I mean, tonight.
I hope so.
Well, I hate to see a charming young lady such as yourself get robbed of a night's sleep. So if you feel certain that he'll return, I'd be more than happy to put up the $100. And if it's all right with the justice, he can mail me back my money when your friend pays his fine. Is it all right with you?
I don't care who pays the fine.
Come on, you got a ride. How about a receipt? All right, thank you. You ready?
Will you tell Mr. Walker that I left, please?
You look tired. I think we better stop for some coffee.
What'll it be? Just some coffee. Black.
Is that all you're going to have?
Yes, that's all I really want.
All right, whatever you say. I'll have the same, and a piece of apple pie or cherry pie.
Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'd like to tidy up a bit.
Just don't let your coffee get cold.
Oh, the coffee some of these roadhouse restaurants turn out.
Yes, that's why I ordered some pie. You don't notice the coffee so much. So tell me, how long have you been modeling?
Oh, about 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Do you keep yourself pretty busy?
I'm not doing too bad. But really, I don't need much. I have a small one-room economy apartment on the west side.
Where are you from?
Chicago.
Do you like being away from home?
Home. I've been living with foster parents since I was 7 years old.
Well, looks like you've had a pretty rough life.
I guess it could have been worse. And above all, the future looks very encouraging. didn't realize how tired I was getting. I think we'd better get going before I pass out on you.
Boy, then I really would be in a fix. Just let me eat some of this pie.
Well, it's about time.
Where's Gay?
Where's the money?
Don't worry, I've got it. $100 cash.
Here's your receipt.
Good. I'll frame it. Now, where's Gay?
If you're referring to the young lady you were with, she's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Just as I said. She's gone.
But where? How'd she get home?
I don't know. Probably took a bus. The poor kid, I felt sorry for her. She fell asleep on the sofa, so I told her she could go home.
I think she's up. You stay here, Mark. Well, did you get some rest?
What happened? How did I get here?
Nothing happened. You passed out. So I brought you to my house.
That's very kind of you. My head is killing me.
Why don't you lie down for a few minutes? I'll have my man Mark get you some breakfast. What'll you have?
Just some juice and black coffee.
How about some bacon and eggs?
No, I couldn't, thanks.
All right, whatever you say. Oh, there's a private bathroom. It connects with this room. By the time you wash up, I'll have your juice and coffee.
It's very kind of you. You know, you're a wonderful man.
Oh, I'm not really that nice. Breakfast is ready.
I'll be right out. Well, you really pour out the service, don't you?
What are you talking about? Oh, by the way, you feeling any better?
Oh, I'll be all right. But for some strange reason, my left arm seems to hurt.
Oh, really? Did that ever occur before?
No, not that I can recall. Oh, I guess it was probably the way I slept. I must say you've been very nice to me. And as soon as I finish my coffee, I'll be out of your way. I have to get home.
Why? What's the hurry? You have a job for today?
No, but I can't stay here all day.
Why not? Nobody's chasing you.
I know, but I really should get home and check with my answering service.
That's a simple telephone call. You can make that from here. Besides, I can use a model like you, and you'll be able to more than triple your present rate of pay.
Really? Well, just what line are you in, Mr. Jackson?
Please, call me Wayne. I hate to be called Mr.
Okay, Wayne. Now, I'm really very interested. Do you own some large firm?
No, not exactly. See, I'm a supplier. I have a large public relations firm that caters to a lot of big clients.
But I know nothing about public relations work. I'm only a model.
Don't worry. I'll teach you all there is to know. Is that arm acting up?
Yes, a little. Perhaps I'd better try some coffee before it gets cold.
Look, if you don't feel too good, why don't you try to get a little more rest? That might do the trick.
No. I'll be all right. Now, just what would my duties be with your organization?
Well, really, all you have to do is to be nice to our clients. Go out to dinner with them. Take in a show. And then, spend a little time with them after the show.
Is that all I have to do?
That's all. Just like it was with your client last night.
Yes. Only he had different ideas.
Oh, what do you mean? He had different ideas.
Well, to be perfectly frank, he wanted me to go with him to a motel.
So, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Why, I wouldn't go with any man to a motel.
I don't understand. You say you've been modeling for 6 months. Have you worked more than once for the same client?
Yes.
Well, be perfectly honest with you. When we send you out with one of our clients, we want them to have a good time. And that's what they're going to get.
Then, Wayne, it looks like I'm not going to work for you.
That's what you think. Young lady, let me tell you something. You're in. And the only way out is the river.
Just what do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Do you think that you're going to hold me here and put me to work against my will?
Yes, but it won't be against your will.
Just what kind of a joke do you think you're playing?
Believe me, this is no joke.
Mr. Jackson, I'm beginning to believe that you really intend to keep me here. But just how long do you think you can hold me here? Or how long will it be before I'm reported missing? You know, a girl doesn't just disappear into thin air. overnight.
So who's going to miss you? Your landlady? So you didn't come home? So what? Who cares? Models are always going someplace with some character. You remember that case in California? Where a television repairman acting as a photographer killed 3 models? No one ever knew they were missing until he himself admitted it. And remember, that wasn't just 1 model. That was 3 of them. Take your time, honey. One way or another, you'll come around to my way of thinking.
Do you think she's going to give us much trouble?
Oh, it's going to be rough. There's no doubt about it. But she's a fresh young looker. She'll be worth it. The only thing I'm hoping is that we don't have to give her the full treatment.
I've tried her apartment, but no one answers. Well, if she does call in, please tell her to call Mr. Walker. It's very important. Right. And thanks.
I made you a nice steak.
Who are you?
I'm Mark. I'm the boss's male secretary.
You shouldn't have bothered. I'm not hungry.
So? If you don't want it, I'll eat it myself. Look, why don't you get wise to yourself? Now, the boss has given you a great opportunity. A chance to make a Jeanne note a week. And a fresh looker like you should be good for even more. That's 50 grand a year. Where are you going to make that kind of money? Not with those 2-bit modeling jobs you take on.
I'm not interested.
Well, the boss was hoping that he wouldn't have to give you the full treatment. But the way you talk, you're gonna have to get it.
What do you mean, full treatment?
You know, there are a lot of girls just like you who have your looks and a body like yours. But they have to be controlled. And there's only one way to control them. Put them on the stuff. Yeah, that's right. You got your first taste of it last night. There isn't enough yet to make you crave it. But after a few more shots.
He couldn't have.
But he did.
Why, that's almost like committing murder.
No. You get only 20 years for the stuff. Murder is the death penalty in this state.
Why, you... Let go of me! Get away from me!
What's wrong with you? You're liable to bruise this fresh little thing. Come on, get out of here. Now, what was all the screaming about?
He told me about my arm. I know that it's almost impossible to become addicted with just one shot. But get this. No matter what you do to me, I am not going to work for you. So you might just as well let me go now, before anything serious happens. I beg you, if you let me go now, I promise not to breathe a word of this to anyone, not a soul.
So, I should let you go, just like that, because you say you're not going to tell a soul about this. Now, isn't that nice? Look, I want you to get something straight. You're not leaving until you're ready to go to work.
Look, there is one thing that you seem to forget. And that's where you picked me up last night. The home of a justice of the peace. And he knows you, Mr. Jackson. Your name, license number, and the make and model car that you drive. No. Fortunately, I'm not in the same position that those models were in California. 2 men saw me leave with you, a country judge and a highway patrolman.
Yes, Miss Andrews. They both know me. In fact, they know me very, very well. You see, I didn't just happen to be there by accident last night. It was the country justice who tipped me off about you. Do you remember? You told him you were a model, that you lived alone, that you had foster parents that you hadn't seen since you came to New York. Oh yes, the same story that you told me. You see, Miss Andrews, this is a big business. There are a lot of big people involved. And you're just a little girl, so all alone.
You can't get away with this. Sooner or later, I'd get to the police, and I'd tell them how you kidnapped me and what you made me do.
Now, don't you think that we're ahead of you on that score? Do you think we'd let you out of this room unless we knew absolutely for sure that we could trust you? No, Miss Andrews. Once you start working for us, you'd find it would be very, very foolish for you to go to the police.
I don't quite follow you.
Oh, when the time comes, you will.
Maybe, Cynthia should come over and talk to her.
No, not now. I want the young lady to do a little thinking on her own. Cynthia's robe's in my room. Get it for her. I think she's going to be around here for a while.
Are you the manager?
Yes?
I'd like to talk to you.
Well, if it's about a vacancy, we don't have any.
No, it's not about a vacancy. It's something else.
All right. Now, what can I do for you?
Have you seen Miss Andrews the last few days?
Mister, this is not a hotel, and I don't keep tabs on my tenants.
I realize that, but I thought perhaps you might see her from time to time.
Well, I haven't run into her, if that's what you mean.
I tried to call her several times, but no one answers. And the agency that she works through hasn't heard from her either.
Perhaps she went out of town for a few days. You never know about these models and actresses. They just get up and go.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess they're all a little flaky. It's just that no one's heard from her in the past few days.
Well, don't you worry yourself about it. If she'd met up with any foul play, we would have all heard about it by now. The newspapers would have been out here with 100 photographers.
Yeah, that's if they knew something was wrong.
Well, now, if you're that concerned, why don't you go to the police?
Well, I was hoping that wouldn't be necessary. Could we look in her room for a minute?
Well, I guess we could look for a minute.
Thanks. Can we put on a light? Well, I don't know how much of a wardrobe she owns, but she sure left plenty of it here. Also, 2 traveling bags.
Or maybe she went up to the mountains. You can get away with a bathing suit up there.
Not at night.
I know some of them who've gone up there with less than that and have come home with a whole wardrobe.
Yeah, but I don't think this kid would go for any deal.
Well, if she wouldn't, she's just one of the very few who wouldn't.
Well, okay. I guess I've had it up here. And thanks for your trouble.
Well, is there any message I can give her just in case I happen to run into her?
Yeah, just tell her to call Mr. Walker at the agency.
Then you're not her boyfriend?
No, I'm just a business acquaintance.
All right, if I see her, I'll give her the message.
Here. See? Just as I told you. Not a word about the lovely model, Gay Andrews. You've been out of existence for 3 days, and no one knows, no one even cares what happened to you. Now, why don't you get wise to yourself? I'm giving you the chance of a lifetime. Why, in 1 year, you can make yourself over $50,000. Then you can quit. I don't care. After the first year, You can quit.
You say I can make $50,000 in 1 year? And after that, I can quit?
Yes. If you want to give up such a well-paying position after 1 year, that's up to you.
All right. Since I have no alternative, I'm ready to go along with your proposition.
Now, how can I be sure, once you're out in the open, you won't go to the police?
Well, didn't you say that you had ways of knowing whether or not you could trust me?
Yeah. We have ways. And also, should you get any ideas and go to the police, let me inform you now, we have some top officials on our payroll, and they may feel that you're suffering from hallucinations. And then, do you know what can happen to you? You can wind up in the bug house for a long, long time.
I promise I won't cause any trouble.
That's fine. I knew you'd finally see it my way. Now, since you've made up your mind what you want to do, the first thing we have to do is to have a little rehearsal. We'll have a little dry run, and Mark can play the part of one of our big clients.
Mark!
Yes. What's the matter with Mark? He's a very nice chap. I can vouch for him. I've known him for years.
This is ridiculous.
Why? Why is it so ridiculous? In this business, you have to be nice to everyone. So, if you're really sincere, here's where you begin. With Mark. And I want you to be real nice to him. Just as if he were one of our top clients. Now, Mark, I'm going to leave you alone with Miss Andrews. She wants to go to work in our public relations department.
Fine. Fine. I think she'll make a wonderful public relations woman. Yeah. You're a real winner. She's nuts. All I did was explain to her what she was supposed to do, and all of a sudden she picks up that album and she bolts me on the head.
It's nothing. Just go put some ice on it before it begins to swell.
I told you she was nothing but a troublemaker.
All right. I'll take care of her. Now go put some ice on that hot head of yours. So, you thought you were going to maneuver your way out of here, eh? Now, you're not a stupid girl. It shouldn't take you all this time to learn that we're ahead of you. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to give you the full treatment. But it looks as if you're going to leave me no alternative. It's true. I'm a very patient man. But in time, my patience wears out. How's your arm? Any after effects?
It's all right.
Sure, it's all right. Unless you're allergic to penicillin.
Penicillin?
Yes, that's the stuff I gave you the other day.
Then it wasn't...
No, it wasn't. That was only to make you start thinking what would happen to you if you were actually on the real stuff. It seems as if it didn't work. Perhaps that's because you're not familiar with what it does to a person. First, when you begin to feel the need of it, you can't live without it. Then you have to make lots of money, a lot of money, to keep yourself on the stuff. But worst of all, you get old before your time. And a beautiful thing like you, getting old before your time, just wouldn't seem right.
You wouldn't actually do that. You're not really that vicious.
No? You think not? Because I've been trying to persuade you in a sensible manner? All right. I'm going to give you just one more chance to make up your mind. And while you're making up your mind, I'm going to put you on a little diet. No food. Not even water. Maybe if you starve a little, you'll begin to see things more clearly.
Go right ahead. I'd rather starve to death than go to work for you.
Maybe you will. Who knows?
Well, that's where it all stands. No one has seen or heard from her since. I'd notify the police, but, well, what happens if there's some notoriety and my wife finds out?
If your wife finds out, listen, should this leak out in the papers, how long do you think we'd hold on to the Lydia account? Why, do you realize how much that lipstick account spends? $10 million a year.
Don't you think I've taken that into consideration?
No, or you wouldn't have taken the girl out in the first place. Only an idiot plays where he eats.
Oh, how many times have Look, there's not a guy on Madison Avenue who hasn't one time or another taken a model or an actress out for a drink.
Yes, it's true. But they didn't drive 60 miles to get one.
So, what do I do now? Just sit and wait?
Wait? Don't wait for anything. Just forget about it. She'll turn up.
I hope so.
Well, did she ask for anything to eat yet?
Nah. All she wanted was a cigarette. Do you think we ought to cut out her cigarettes?
No. She can think better if she smokes. Don't worry, she'll get hungry. And when she does, you'll see a changed woman.
I'm not too sure about that.
Not too sure, you're not too sure. Why? Is she any different from any other girl who's been brought up in foster homes and kicked around all her life?
Listen, I've seen kids come out of foster homes that have had a better upbringing than most kids got from their real parents. And let me tell you something. This kid's had a religious upbringing, and she's developed a strong belief. And believe me, it's not going to be easy to get her to change her feelings for a price.
Wait till she gets hungry and gets that empty feeling in her stomach. Then you'll see. You'll see how quickly her feelings will change.
Well, you're running things. But mark my word, there is only one or two things you can do with this kid. Put her on the stuff, or get rid of her.
Well, we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Just a second. It's Cynthia. She's got a little problem with Koulias.
What is it this time? That's bad. That's very, very bad. Maybe you ought to have a long talk with her. No, I need Mark. If you can't do anything, I'll come myself. But first, see what you can do. Well, she's still fasting. I don't know. You might have to come over and try to persuade her. She's a very determined young lady. All right. In the meantime, you handle Carla. Good. Go me there. That Carla's hitting the bottle again. This time, she took it out on one of our big clients.
That broad's got a real mouth on her. Especially when she gets drunk.
And this time, it wasn't only her mouth. She belted the guy with a bottle. Better check on our friend, Miss Andrews. Maybe she's getting a little hungry. Okay.
What are you doing? Whetting your appetite?
Now, I suppose the next thing you'll tell me is that I can't wash my face.
No. You can wash all you want. We want clean people working for us.
I'll bet you do. Well, what is it this time?
The boss thought that maybe you were getting a little hungry.
Yes. I'm a little hungry, Mark. But that's all. Just a little. And that's how I'm going to stay.
Maybe you're right. But don't make book on it. Jackson's finishing school.
Come on, you idiot.
It's okay. Cynthia.
All right. Never answer that way again. Well, did you straighten her out? All right. Leave the door open. Mark will do the rest. Fine. I'll call you there. It seems our friend Carla is planning to make a deal with a very important radio commentator concerning the functions of our public relations staff. That's what she told Cynthia. And no one was going to stop her. Cynthia put a knockout drop in her liquor and left her door unlocked.
Did she pass out yet?
Yes. She's lying half naked on the bed.
What about Connie?
She's out on an appointment. Do I have to tell you anything else?
No. Nothing else.
Well?
It's all taken care of. They went as clean as a whistle. Only one thing. Connie walked in just as I was getting rid of her.
You got rid of her while Connie was watching? Why, You idiot!
I couldn't help it. I didn't see her come in.
What did she say?
Nothing. Look, don't worry. She knows it was a suicide.
You tell me not to worry. What if she talks?
She won't dare open her mouth.
I hope not. For your sake.
Did our little friend ask for any food yet?
No, she won't even talk to me. I'm going to call Cynthia. If she can't do anything with her, we'll use the needle.
What took you so long?
I was waiting. I thought perhaps Connie would call, but she didn't.
I hope you didn't call her.
Don't be ridiculous. They're probably still asking her 1,000,001 questions.
Yes, that's why I'm so worried. All those questions. If only she hadn't been there when it happened.
Don't worry. She'll pass it off as a suicide. After all, Carla was an extremely depressed person. Everybody knows that.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So far, they haven't mentioned it on the radio.
I know. I was listening in the car to that station that gives all the news bulletins. They didn't mention anything either. Now, about this new girl. What's her name?
Gay Andrews.
She still hasn't eaten anything?
No, not a thing.
All right. I'll take care of it. Mark, get me some chilled orange juice, coffee, some ham and eggs. Bring me the juice right away.
I'm afraid one of these days, that idiot is going to get us into a lot of trouble.
Oh, quit worrying. Connie knows enough to keep her mouth shut.
It's cold, but this is all the juice we've got left in the refrigerator.
All right, now go make the other stuff. And bring it into her room. Well, I must admit, you look better in my robe than I do. Now, just a minute. You don't have to give me the silent treatment. I'm a woman like you are. And I don't want to cause you any harm. You're with them, aren't you? Yes. But they're not really so bad. I brought you some ice-cold orange juice. Mark's making you some ham and eggs. Go ahead, drink it. What's in it besides orange juice? Now, wait a minute. I drink it myself. This is all that's left in the house. All right. If you're that skeptical. And I wasn't lying. That's all the juice that's left in the refrigerator. All right. So it was plain orange juice. You've convinced me. But if you think that you're going to convince me that I should go to work for you, then you just better forget the whole idea. You're very set in your ways, aren't you? Well, perhaps you really don't belong in our business. Now, let me talk to Wayne. I think I can make him see the light. Now, you just relax and eat something. I'll see what's keeping Mark. And you call Mark an idiot. Take it into her. You really picked a good one this time.
What do you mean?
That girl would cause more trouble than 10 Carlas. You should have let her go the first day. But nothing. That justice of the peace really handed us a prize package this time. And I'd like to hand it right back to him on a silver platter.
So, what do we do now?
Do? What's there to do? We gotta get rid of her. Just the way we did with Carla.
Well, maybe you're right. You've got too much going for us to take a chance on letting her go.
She eating?
Eating like it was her last meal. Did they break anything on the radio about Carla yet?
Well, I have other things to do.
Mark Gallo, this is the police. You're wanted for murder. Come out of the house immediately.
Well, that's it. Connie opened up. Come on, we'll use the tunnel.
This is your final warning. Let him have the tear gas.
you feel?
Kind of weak. But I think she's going to be all right.